Yo, what's up, guys? Wow, where's my voice? Yo, what's up, guys? Today we are reacting to India's moon mission. Okay, that face was just for the thumbnail. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And bro, India has a new moon mission. And this is being reported all over the world. And we're going to react to what the BBC is saying about India and its space mission. If you're new to the channel, guys, like, subscribe, comment. Let's go, let's go.
Hello, I'm Lucy Gray. Welcome to the programme. We start with a historic mission to the moon and the launch of India's Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft. This is the moment that it took off just under an hour ago. It entered Earth's orbit shortly after.
Bro, that rocket looks tiny and it looks lightweight. It looks effective. It looks fast.
It's India's second attempt at a lunar landing, and if it's successful, the craft will deploy a rover near the moon's south pole next month. And
bro, how long does it take for it to get to the moon? Like, does anybody know?
India will become only the fourth country behind the US, the former Soviet Union and China to manage a controlled lunar landing.
Nice.
A little earlier, I spoke to astronomer and podcast host Jennifer Millard, who talked us through the launch of the rocket and explained how long it would take before it reaches the moon.
I asked questions too early. I'm just too curious. They're going to tell me how long it's going to take.
It's there, it'll orbit the moon a few times before attempting to deploy the lander and then the rover, which is contained within the lander. So yeah, we've got a little bit to wait. We're expecting it to get to the moon 23rd, 24th of August. That's the rough timeline.
Okay.
And then, yeah, hopefully...
Guys, remind me when it lands, remind me, and I will make another reaction video.
India will become only the fourth nation to have a successful soft landing on the surface of the moon, which is absolutely incredible if you think about it. It's only the US, Russia and China that have achieved this, and yeah, India are going for it. You know, they haven't done too much in terms of space exploration, so this is a really ambitious mission, but that's what they tend to do. You know, they were the first Asian nation to reach Mars as well. They've got an orbiter around the moon now that's been operating for over 3 years very successfully as part of Chandrayaan-2.
Wait a second. Why did she mention they were the first Asian country? They were the first country, right? In general, the first country ever. Is that correct? To reach Mars?
So yeah, expect great things from India and space in the future. So it was actually the Chandrayaan program that discovered water at the south pole of the moon and concretely discovered water on the moon. That was the first time that had ever been done. That was back in 2008. And then, of course, they're really making amazing progress, spending very little money on these projects. You know, when we look at NASA's, the budgets run into hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, whereas the Chandrayaan ones are doing it for $75 million.
Bro, that's India. How can you guys make such expensive things be affordable and be effective like this? It's crazy.
Something like that. We spend more on making movies, and yet India are going to explore.
How are they able to do that so much more cheaply?
So,
bro, the US spends more of its budget in movies than in, you know, missions like this. It's crazy.
So again, it's doing things like taking their time, so using the least amount of fuel possible. That cuts down on the budget. Using smaller craft, so this rover, you know, is not the sort of size of a car that you would expect with the Martian rovers. This one is on its biggest dimension. It's about 1 meter long. And so then that reduces the costs as well, you know, lower mass as well.
A meter long?
Always cheaper.
What?
And it's very, very specific targets. You know, we only expect this rover to be working for 1 lunar day. That's one of the things with the timing of this mission as well, is to get there for the start of a lunar day. So we've got that full 2 weeks to make the most of all of that solar power to charge the batteries. And so it means that India can do these extraordinary missions and extraordinary science on a very, very low budget, and does show that you don't need to spend all of this money necessarily to do amazing exploration in space.
Bro, not only that, India, you're very cost effective in many areas, including movies. Bro, with the same, or actually with 10% of the budget of the US, India can make amazing movies like KGF, like, you know, Bahubali, and all of these amazing movies. And for example, Brahmastra is a movie that has, you know, bro, it has Hollywood visual effects. It has what am I looking for here? What's the word? Marvel effects. It's amazing.
There. Well, let's speak now to Prasad Subramanian, who is a professor of at Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm assuming that you watched the launch and are following its progress. What can you tell us? What's your assessment of how things are going?
Things are going very well. Fingers crossed, but I believe we've passed the most crucial stage of the launch, and so as of now, things couldn't be going better.
So just to explain what's happened, there was blast off and then the boosters separated from the rocket, didn't they? Those boosters have now fallen into the ocean, and I understand it has now entered Earth's orbit. And then just if you could just explain what's happening, because it's going to orbit the Earth several times, isn't it, before it does this sort of slingshot movement and tries to get into the lunar orbit.
That is right, incredibly
it's
intelligent.
Entering the moon's
kind of slingshot, bro.
The moon's gravitational pull, and it's a complex maneuver. And so to be clear, the rover per se is going to land on the moon only in about 2 weeks or something like that from now.
23rd or 24th of August, they've said. Yeah,
that's right. Yes, something like that. So in between now and then, it's a lot of fairly complicated orbital dynamics that's going to happen.
That is awesome,
build
bro.
Up speed, though, I understand.
Yes. The slingshot's a very good analogy. You need to get your stone right in the right trajectory. So that's pretty much what it is. But and easily put. But,
the easy part. Well, the really difficult part apparently is landing on the moon. And I know that India tried it once before and it didn't go so well.
Oh,
so,
really? I didn't know it was
a
failed mission.
So tricky. What it involves.
Oh, to the extent I understand, it's a matter of think of trying to land on your feet while jumping the top of a building. You need to make sure your feet are strong. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody, but if you were trying to do that, you need to make sure your feet don't buckle, and there's a lot of rebound, and you're not very sure about the composition of the soil where you're landing. So all these things. So
he's talking about parkour. He's not talking about, you know, Chichori type of incidents or, you know, Three Idiots type of incidents. He's not really telling you, you know, bro, or Mersal types of incidents. Bro, there are so many people, you know, Kirik Party type of incidents. Bro, there's so many movies in India that has this stuff going on. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to, you know, but still, bro, wow, so many references of, you know.
So that's why it's a combination of mechanics and mostly mechanics.
So Sorry, I was just going to ask if you could explain what the mission is. As I said, the aim is to land on the South Pole. And we don't know a huge amount, do we, about the actual South Pole?
That's right. That's precisely why we're trying to go there.
And, snap.
The scientific objectives are manifold. Broadly put, lunar geochemistry and of course, presence of water ice. Which is the Holy Grail, and understanding how the lunar surface came to be what it is now, understanding the impact of the solar wind, something that I'm personally interested in, how the solar wind particles impact the moon's atmosphere or the lack of it, and how they influence the geochemistry of the lunar surface. This is about as much as I broadly understand.
Yeah, well,
broadly
so far,
understand.
So good. So we will see,
so
I suppose, won't
humble.
we, in the coming weeks. Thank you very much for talking to us, Prasad Subramanian, who is a professor at the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. Thank you.
Bro, this dude is so humble. So humble. Really. Guys, wow, that is exciting. That is exciting. Imagine if they can reach all of their objectives, and, you know, it's gonna be awesome. Honestly, it's gonna be incredible to see the results. And if you guys want more videos on India, space travel and space missions and ISRO, let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you so much. Are you excited for this news? This is good. These are good things for India. And BBC, everyone is talking about India. That's it, guys. Take care now. See you soon. Bye-bye. Now you can get full access to exclusive content, special reactions to shows, series, anime, full movies, and even request a video of your choice. Just become a YouTube member or join Buy Me a Coffee today. Find out more. The link is in the description.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right.